Okay, and we are on. Streaming on YouTube. This is the first stream on YouTube. Excellent. Okay, so what are we doing today? Well, as you know, we have some new VKB NXT Gladiators. Except, instead of having a throttle with the left stick, I now have a stick on the left. So I have dual sticks. So what we're going to do today is learn how to fly, literally. So, let's get back in the crate. So we're going to run some standard missions. See if I can get used to these new bindings. So I'm going to roughly talk you through my setup, what I've got. Everything is subject to change because it's relatively new. So there will be mistakes, probably a few deaths, hopefully not mine. Okay, so first thing is the right hand stick is the same in terms of its function, controlling the ship. The left hand stick, however, it all changes. But before we do that, let us see if we can pick up a few missions. First thing I need to do, and something I always forget to do, is to put my crew member in my fighter bay. Let's try and remember to do that. Okay. And then we'll just pick up some missions. We'll try a few different types of missions just to vary it up a bit. Let's see what we've got. If the mission board ever decides it wants to finish loading. I do like these sticks. Let me tell you straight away. The feel of them, even without actually playing on them. Oh, lovely. Mission board's not working, is it? You know, I had this problem the other day. I ended up having to go to a different station. Although, to be honest, I'm not too bothered where I pick these missions up from. So yeah, first bit of feedback with these sticks. I did have the X52, which is a relatively basic stick, and throttle. Now the feel of these instantly is a lot nicer, easier to grip, and the best thing about them is the twist back. So when you move the right stick, there's no wobble in the middle, wobbling in the middle. You can be a lot more precise, which helps a lot if you fly FA off. I find it hopefully will be a lot easier when fighting Thargoids, because I always struggle with FA off to get circling around the interceptors, because the X52 Pro is like you go that much and you get nothing, then you go that much and you're going rolling completely, you know, out of control. Same with pitch and yaw. So I'm hoping that that issue has been resolved. Now we've not had the best start here because we can't even get access to the mission board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch, and I think we'll head over to Sol if we can get there without refueling, because I don't have a fuel scoop. Okay, can we get there without refueling? Yes, we can. Let's go home. Feeling all nostalgic. And we'll go to Galileo, Abraham Lincoln. I think we'll go to Galileo. Go and visit the moon. Oh. Tell you what I have noticed since this new update. The docking computer is trying to kill me. Almost every time. I don't know if you've noticed that. Right, we are off. So, let's head over to Seoul. Oh yeah, before we do that though, so the basic controls are the same. Pitch, up and down, same as you would have any. Roll. It just instantly feels more controllable. So like, you do it a bit, you do it a lot, come back. So you can fix it, you know, if you turn FA off and you get into a roll like that, you feel like you can quite easily fix it. Now on the X52s, I don't know if they were just broken or it was hard to stop it. Anyway, that's the first thing I've done. So the right stick is pretty standard really. Pitch up, pitch down, roll left, roll right. Twist as you yaw. I have tried to move the buttons to roughly what I had before on the hats. I'll talk about them a bit later. In terms of control, the left stick is where it's all happening. So this stick is exactly the same as this one. It's just angled over. Now a lot of people have literally the same stick, just a left-hand version, but it's just vertical like that. This is the new Omni Evo stick though. So it's designed to mimic a throttle. But if you notice, we also have X-axis and Z-axis exactly the same as this. Now you can lock this so you don't have this, but what I am trying to do is use the X-axis as my thrusters, lateral thrusters, and then you got vertical thrusters here, and again it doesn't seem to be a digital, because before I had a little hat switch behind the throttle which I used as thrusters, but that was either on and off. This seems a lot smoother. So those are the basic controls, and obviously we've got throttle, whereas this is pitch, forward and back. This one, forward and back, is your throttle. You can take the springs off or leave them on, so I could push that and it would bounce back into zero. But as we all know, if you fly in thousands of light seconds to a planet, you want to be able to leave it up like that. So I took the spring off to stop that swing back, like you would have with the Y-axis on the right stick. I didn't change any springs. You can change the power of the strings, but I left them all as they are. The only thing I did was I took off the spring for the Y-axis, so I could do this. The only bad thing is you have to find zero, but it's something I'm used to from doing that with the X52s. Okay, where are we going? Going to Seoul. So I've got all my FSD Super Cruise on this little joystick, mini joystick on the right stick. So I got down is engage FSD. Again, that's new. It was a big button on the X52 that I used for that. But it feels quite intuitive though. Again, they feel nice. You feel in control. There's a lot less movement. It moved back to center so smoothly. That's the biggest difference I've noticed. That and the fact obviously it's dual stick. Okay. So I have the trigger, there's two triggers at the front above the main trigger. On the right, I have that as my fire groups. Secondary fire, obviously, is the trigger on the left stick. I do sometimes get confused with that, actually, with the boost button, which is the red button here. Sometimes when I'm... Because I had, on the X52, I had a button, my secondary fire was a button on the left, on the throttle about here. So sometimes I go for that. A bit of muscle memory. But I'm pretty sure I will soon get out of that habit. They didn't take long to get here as well, actually. I think I ordered them on the Tuesday. And they were here in about 8 days from the Netherlands. Obviously, I'm based in the UK. They were meant to be my own Christmas present, but I couldn't wait till Christmas. So sue me. How many jumps is this place? Oh, wrong way. Once I get used to these, I can't wait to have a go with the VR. Oh my god, I didn't realise it was so many jumps away. How many jumps are we talking? 2 jumps. So yeah, on the left stick I have the top left hat, which is a 4-way hat, is my UI focus. So left is the left, up is communications, down is rolls, and the right is the inventory and all that stuff. So just literally... And then the back button, at the bottom of the stick is a little grey button. Press that to go back. I've messed around with a few different locations for that UI focus. I used to have to do a dual thing on the X52 because there weren't enough hats. So I'd have to press the pinky button in, and then it was on the right stick, I think. I'd have to go left. But it's been pretty straightforward to get out of that habit, to be honest. Finally, we're nearly home. The base is also a lot heavier. It's a metal plate. It's a lot heavier. There's a lot less movement. I could still do with trying to anchor them onto the desk somehow if I can. But you can get away. It's got rubber feet underneath, and I've got like it's like a giant mouse mat. So there's it doesn't slide at all. But even if it was on like hard plastic, I don't think it would slide because of the rubber feet underneath. Okay, let's go to the moon. Always like visiting Sol. I think I'm allied with all the factions here as well, which make it a bit easier to pick up some decent missions. Okay, so the red button on this side is just select target ahead. The red button on the other side, on the left stick, is boost. That's how I've set it up. Again, quite similar to what I had on the X52 Pros. I was considering just getting one stick and using the throttle. The throttle is quite nice. I quite like the throttle on the X52 Pro. But having got the 2 sticks, I am glad I did now. Okay. Like I say, it's just so smooth getting back to center. You just make small inputs and you can see like the pitch increasing, decreasing. It didn't really do that on the X52 Pro. And I tried recalibrating it so many times, changing the dead zones. Nothing worked. Oh. So the left hat, pressing the button, the pressing it is a button. So you go up, down, left, right and press. Same with the right, obviously. So the left one is mode, analysis to combat mode, and the right, what does that do now? I forgot. It's something fundamental. I can't remember. I have got my bindings written down over here though, so I could look. Okay, so I just use FSD to come out of Super Cruise. Select target ahead, boost, Z-axis on the left stick, thrusts down. That feels quite intuitive, that. Left panel, cross, docking. There you go, so the panels, so the top left hat on the left stick controls which UI I look at. And then the top left on the right stick controls the tabs. And moving up and down the UIs is the middle hat on the left stick. Again, that's completely different. Oh, I've got submissions here. Well, these must be from yesterday. So after all this, it was pointless even coming here. Typical that. I usually do assassination missions in my third Lance, which is what I was in, thinking about it. Right, I'll tell you what. Let's go and do these missions. Oh well, at least we got to try out this new ship. This new sort of basic flight, I suppose. Oh, let's get a decent camera shot. So put a bind camera to the 3 buttons at the bottom. If you can see them on here, there's 3 on each side. So on the right hand stick, got camera. And then top right hat is change camera. The red button is get rid of the UI. And the red button on the other side is free camera. So you can twist, move about, pitch. Z-axis moves up on the left. That is so much better. Having this full range of motion on the left stick, I found quite handy. This is Madeline. Beautiful. Okay, let's put Madeline to some work. Did I plot the route? Yes. We've got 2 hours to do these missions. That should be enough time. Okay, so I guess we're testing some combat out. What my fire groups are. We've got beam lasers, 1 class 3, 2 class 2s. And I've got pacifier frag cannons. They are awesome. I highly recommend them. I've got videos testing them on my YouTube channel. Check them out. Link is over there. Be amazed if that worked right. Okay, let's go. So after jumping 5 jumps in this location, I'm now going to jump back 5 jumps. Can't see. Use that thrust to move left. Jump to hyperspace. Should I get my FDL? No, I'll just do it in this. I'll do it in this. If I die, I die. I can afford the rebuy. Change mode is that one. Yeah. You know what? It's not been too difficult so far to get used to these new bindings so far. We'll see how we're like in combat. That might be a little bit more challenging, remembering all the different... Let me just remind myself actually. So I've written them all down on these sheets. I'll post pictures of them on my video somewhere. I've written down all my bindings so I don't forget. The right stick is what I need really. So I've got most of my target bindings set on the middle hat on the right stick. So I have up and down is next hostile target, right and left is subsystems, and pressing the button in is select the highest threat, which is useful in conflict zones, I think. So that's what the hat does on the middle hat on the right stick. And the top right stick is for fighter orders. So I've just got up and down. Only 2 orders. I've got 1 attack target, which is up, and down, which we call fighter. I didn't really think I needed to bind anything else there. So right, left, and pressing the button at the moment on the top right stick here does nothing. That's the other thing that, as far as I can tell, what I use anyway. I've got plenty of hats with no bindings because I've used them all, which is an unusual problem to have with a game like Elite Dangerous. Okay. So what else have we got? Cargo hatch. So these buttons have got cargo hatch is middle one, and right hand one is night vision. Landing gear. So pressing this little joystick, mini joystick on the right stick is landing gear, apparently. You know, I'm going to keep this right here in front of my keyboard. I've got a feeling I might need it. Here we go, this is the system, isn't it? Okay, here we go. So sometimes these guys find me, sometimes I've got to scan them down, but I found no pattern yet. I was just looking at my contacts tab and see if there's a Corvette or an Anaconda or something. And they usually send you a snotty message saying gonna light you up or something daft like that. Okay, so we'll do a discovery scan. Got a few targets going. Let's see what we've got. There we go, straight away. Federal Corvette. Let's put our fighting music on. Okay, let's set our pips. Pips is the top right tab on the left stick. I've got it set to. Now we've just got to wait for the inevitable disappearing. Where's he gone? There he is. I've got a feeling one of these pythons is also going to join the fun. So as soon as I get interdicted by this guy, drop down, hard points on, launch the fighter, scan him, target's power plant. You know what? I'm gonna... I'll talk through the FSS in a bit. I want to do this quickly. How far? That must be the Corvette. Never quite get that. How he's following me, and then if I make it to this signal source, I'll drop in, and he's there as well. I don't quite get the dynamic of that. We'll head towards it. He popped back again. No. You know, this UI focus is very handy, very intuitive. With the left stick, just moving your thumb, and then you've got your little pinky button at the back to go back. We're looking forward. Am I gonna have to find this guy? He seems to have disappeared. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Find the signal source. So while we're waiting, yeah, so I've got on the back of each, you've got like rollers. I forgot what the word is for them now. There's a word, that type of control that they are. It's not a slider. I mean, this one's like it's like a switch with a bit of resistance, but it stays where it is. That's my zoom. If you look at my map, it zooms in and out. So that's what that's set to. What else have I got? Yeah, so this little hat, these hats, these little mini sticks, you can swap them out apparently for these red buttons, which come with the stick. I'm sticking with the sticks though, because I'm finding them quite useful for this particular game. So the right stick is basically cruise, super cruise up, FSD down, rotational correction right, on and off, hard points left, retract, and put them out. And then pressing it is just the switch is landing gear. And for the left, I haven't bound everything, I don't think. So the left mini stick is so this is more functionality. So up is lights, ship lights, down is next system en route, and pressing it is the cockpit mode, combat mode, analysis mode, etc. And that's it. Don't have anything else bound on that yet. Might still find something like. So yeah. So panel navigation is quite intuitive. So the left stick focuses. The top left hat moves across the tabs, and then the center hat navigates up and down. So I find that quite intuitive. And then again, you've got the pinky button, which goes back on the left stick. In fact, I think the pinky button on both left and right sticks are back. Well, they seem to. Both do the same thing. But I tend to focus on the left one, just so I'm being... in case I need the right one to do something else that I might find in the future. These Corvettes have gone. I've got a feeling I'm going to get jumped on by a few of these guys. Let's have a look. So this guy... Siete... Oh great, they're all here. Oh, I should have got me FDL. Okay, we're in combat mode. Yes. Do we have the right fire groups? I don't know. Getting close, here we go. Let's see how intuitive this is. Again, if you've been used to a Hotas, switching to a Hosas, well, if it's like me, isn't that big of a deal so far. The basic functionality is pretty similar, it's just a lot smoother, a lot more detailed in terms of your input movements. Like, you can tell the quality, the build quality is a lot better. That's the biggest difference so far. I mean, I'm still not used to all the hats, but I've not been playing with them that long. I will be fixing that over Christmas and New Year though. Okay, well, are we ready to rock and roll here? So let's launch the fighter. He is here. That is a Taipan. Oh, it's just dark. Let's turn night vision on. There you go. Okay, so let's see. I need to get faster at this. Kill warrant scanner him. Let's subsystems move to power plant, and then send my fighter in.
Hang the target, Commander. I'm for attack.
It's got chaff, clearly. Got to pitch down. Try and stay behind him. Here's the pacifiers. See him get his shields down. That rolling right.
Diverting power to systems. Home at 50%.
Flight assist off. Assist on. Oh yes. Come on. He's These pacifiers take forever to reload. What's my fighter doing? Still alive. Look at that. These pacifiers are awesome. I'm not completely happy with this FAE button. Got him. Woo! It's relatively straightforward, that. Have I got any limpets? Have I?
No more targets.
No, of course not. Is there anything I want to grab? Cargo scoop. See if we can do this manually. Switch everything to systems. I haven't done this for a while, grabbing stuff manually. So far so good, it's not moving. That's how we do that. Right, what else do we want? Thermic alloys. Yeah, let's grab them. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's a lot smoother, a lot easier to control, like small movements. I think I'll get the chemical distillery. And we'll call the fighter in. Fast. Nice. Okay. Hard points in. Call fighter. That's down on his top right stick. This was a sound investment, these sticks. Okay, one down, and we have 3 to go. Plenty of time.
Automated retrieval complete, Commander.
Super Cruise. I'm hoping these guys will find me rather than I have to find them. Safety turn up. Let's find the signal source, so we're heading towards them at least. I was meant to talk you through my... There we go, I found them already. That one. That one. Let's head towards him. I'll kill these guys and then I'll go to the FSS. Again, that's an improvement actually from what I had on the X-52s. What else have we got? Target fire groups. Yeah, I've got FA off. There's a button at the front on both sticks. This I've got heatsink for when I'm fighting Thargoids. This is FA off. I don't like that position, to be honest. It's a bit awkward getting to it. Just trying to think where I would like it to be. To be honest with you, I'd like it to be here, on the red button. But I couldn't imagine having boost anywhere else but there. On the throttle, there's 2 buttons on it. So I'm finding that a little less easy to adapt to. It's not too bad. I've got a feeling it's something I can stick to. It'll be alright. So I'll give it a go. Looks like I'm gonna have to looks like I'm gonna have to literally find all these guys. I was hoping they'd interdict me. But it doesn't look like it's gonna be that kind of day. That's okay. I'm fine with that. Got plenty of time. Set my pips. Yeah, this crate. I mean, it's fully engineered, but the power distributor is class 7, so I don't need hardly any pips to engines, so I can put pretty much everything into the weapons. So the beam lays just go and go and go and go and go. The crate Mark II is my favourite ship, I think, in the game. It's my all-rounder. Does a bit of everything. Got an FDL, which I would normally use for assassination missions like this. But this ship is more than capable. Just wish I brought some limpets. Can I synthesize some maybe? I cannot synthesize limpets, really? I don't have nickel. You having a giraffe? What's the other thing that I need? Iron. Do I bother landing on the planet to get some? I think it's worth it. Am I heading towards a planet here by any chance, or how far away is it? 50,000 light seconds. So anything 50,000 light seconds away? Yes. In fact, it's right by a planet. C2. I got time to check. Yeah. Let's have a look at C2. Don't know what's on it, do we? Oh yeah, here we go. Iron, nickel. What's the gravity is 0.3 G. Has it got a Harry's Joy, Jake's Holdings, Setford Settlement? I could just long there, couldn't I? It hasn't got outfitting. No. Okay. I could do with trying to find somewhere to rearm. stations have we got here? I might jump out the system and jump back in again, depending on where the next target is, so I can rearm. Okay, run combat mode. Yep. Okay. I hope the next one's like okay. Here we go. In theory, this should be easier. Threat 3. Probably one of them pythons I saw earlier. Can we pips the set right? Good. So the only issue I've had so far really with combat is the FA off button. Like I say, I think I might get used to that. Here we go. Get the fighter out. He's in a wing. Anaconda. Let's find his power plant. Okay. Send the fighter after him. Get his shields down. It's not chuffed yet, which is good. Makes life a bit easier. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, now he chuffs. Oh. Didn't expect that. Right, they're all just focusing me now. Come on. shield cell bank. Got 11% left. The other's bugging out. Looks like it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to. Okay, excellent. That was good. Again, I was faffing about with the FA off button. Wasn't quite ready for it. So recall the fighter in. Anything drop that we want. Any thermic coils have we got? Alloys. Let's pick them up. They could be quite useful. Cargo scoop. Oops.
Flight assist off. Fighter is on board, Commander. Flight assist on.
Okay, let's line her up. Get some libbits good now while I'm restocking. Nice. I think there's some more, weren't there? There they are. Okay. Nice. Stocking up on thermic alloys. How many of them have we got? 22. Yeah, let's pick them up as well. Okay. Thank you.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on.
I'm getting better with this FA off. It is so much easier to be precise. What else have we got here that we could do with? These are good for... Oh, they're going now. Right. I called the fighter in, didn't I? 60%. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's jump to another system and jump back again. So I do want to restock. Okay. Oh, I've got to find somewhere. Let's go here. Oh, cargo scoop. Nice. we have a port right next to us by any chance? No. Okay. In that case, we will jump straight back to Siete. Siete. It's not 7 in Spanish. Siete. Okay. Right. Where's the first station? That'll do. Something on my radar. Am I gonna get interdicted? It's a python. There's a chance. How many more missions have I got? 2. Okay. If we get interdicted, we'll just fight. If we don't, we'll restock. My shields are nearly regenerated anyway. Okay. Oh, he's gone. Is he gone? Yeah. Oh, there he is. I have a feeling that is one of my targets. Let's see if we can't rearm though before he grabs us. Nice. I've noticed that like boost sound when you drop out of Super Cruise, the boost sound goes from the engines. Let's hope the docking computer doesn't try and kill me this time. That would be nice. Okay, let's go through. We'll go with this one. Zoom out a bit if we can. Can I press the button there? There we go. Nice. Ah, we seem to have disengaged the docking computer. I could do a change in his suit, couldn't I? I'll do that now.
Docking successful. Ground crew dispatched.
That's my Maverick suit for ground combat. I was well getting into ground combat before this Thargoid thing happened. Loadouts. Default flight suit. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Okay. I think we'll just go. Continue hunting. 2 down. So we've got left Stefan Simon, who's in this system.
Detachment complete. Moderate speed on
I
exit.
thought Siete. They're both in this system. Okay. Where have I got this bounty from then? It's fine. What did I get that for? I need to stop drinking and flying. Oh no. Ooh. Still not quite used to these boosts, these left stick axes. Okay, let's go hunting. Okay, come out, wherever you are. Yeah, so the FSS is mouse controls the axis for zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. You can see that on the picture there, little mouse wheel. Like the mouse wheel is in and out, and just left and right. And then on the to move the scanner arm for tuning, I use the X-axis on the left stick. So then I've got my left stick and my right hand's on the mouse. So again, that seems quite intuitive. Here we go, I found one of them. The threat 3. It's not far away either, nice. Okay, so we'll just reset our pips. Oh, I didn't get limpets. Dude. I'm so old. I'm stupid. Right, is there anyone hoping to grab us anywhere? An eagle? I hope it's not an eagle. How cool do we look in our flight suit? Let's check it out. There we are. Oh, we got some dots. There's that python again. See behind us? Can't actually tell. Is that the back of a python? Oh no, he's moving. He's moving, is he? Maybe he's not after us, after all. Guess we'll soon find out. And he's gone. Okay. So what should I try this time different? I might experiment with losing target lock and using the lasers as fixed weapons. Let's see if we can do that. And then maybe using the select highest threat to reacquire him. If he uses chaff, I mean. Do you reckon I'll remember all that? Well, I've just forgot to load limpet, so there's a distinct possibility I won't. Combat mode, pips are set. Let's go. So this might be another Condor. Kind of hope it is. Let's find out.
Copy. Deploying the fighter.
Python. Maybe it was that guy following me.
All systems are go. Awaiting orders.
It's got chaff.
Okay, Commander. Concentrating fire on primary target.
Oh, that was fast start. FA off to his turn. Probably out of range, isn't he? Okay, so let's lose target lock. He's just fixed, and then there we go, reacquire him. Nice. These things are ripping through him. That's. He's still going after my fighter. Nice. Ooh, who's this guy? Oh, he's a gooder. Thought maybe that was the other one. Okay, he dropped anything we want. Pick them up. Didn't even get a hit on me, did it? Nice. We call the fighter.
Roger that.
Hard points in.
Automated retreat.
I love it, it folds in. Taipan. Okay.
Fighter locked down.
One more to go.
Go, Commander.
Right, yeah, here we go. So FSF is the right hand button on these bottom ones here. Left the tuning, and then the right mouse just goes around trying to find the target. Oh, found him. How far? 230. Why are they so far away, man? Well, if I'm lucky, he might find me before I find him. Last one. We're out of time, aren't we? Yeah. Conarg. Bonus reward 1.1 million. Thought these were decent. I think I picked these up because they were decent ones. 5.3 million for killing this guy, plus an additional 1.1. See how much we're going to earn here. 5.2 with 1.1. 5.4 with 1.3 basically. This one we've just looked at, and then 6.4. I don't know why they're paying out so much for these missions. They're not like exactly hard. I'm not even using my combat ship. So are there any other binds we've not talked about? FA off, we've done that. Oh yeah, the gal map. So the left button on the of the three, the left one is the galaxy map, the right one, so the middle one is system map, and the right one is the FSS scanner. So if I go into galaxy map, so again, I use the mouse to rotate up and down, and then the X axis, sorry, the left hand stick is I use to navigate up and down. So I twist it for up and down, move it left and right, move up and down, and the forward and back doesn't do anything. Well, it should be doing something actually. Why is that not doing anything? Did I move that to something else? Oh, yeah, I moved that. I remember now. I remember. So I moved that to the top right hat on the left stick. Because if I'm throttling up in the ship and then I go into the galaxy map, it automatically starts moving it forward like that. So I moved that binding to this little joystick, which is an 8-direction stick. I suppose what I could do is I'd move all of them, couldn't I, to that stick, to be honest. But yeah, that's what I use for Galaxy Map. And I think it's the same with the system map. Yeah, so again, I use the mouse primarily to select stuff. In fact, yeah, I just use the mouse, to be honest. And that's that. But all in all, these NXTs are highly recommended. There is this noticeable difference in quality between these and the X52 Pros. You've got a lot more bindings you can attach to the hats. They're relatively intuitive. You can copy a lot of them over from your old bindings to roughly the same area. And if the ones you have to change completely on, it's not that bad. Relearning how to do it. I've been using them a day, I think, about a day. And I'm already getting used to them. I've already forgotten what I had on my old ones. Or at least I have to think about it. What did I have that on the X52? So I don't think it's going to be that long. But what you gain is not only the hats, you also gain the control aspect. The fine tuning is, I suppose, the best bit. Like rolling. The X52, you just couldn't do the fine tuning where you just want to move a little bit. Like I say, I think it helps the most if you were flying FA off, but it's noticeable. That's the biggest difference. And the movement, because it's got a metal plate at the bottom that's heavier, there's very little movement, so you don't find them skimming about. I had a few issues with that with the X52s. Just very little movement. You can customize as well. So you can customize how stiff you want the movements to be. To be honest with you, I'm happy with the standard springs that they've got set on them. I did try, you can have a higher, you know, with hand rests on the side here. I've got like, this like none, little one, big one, like higher one. The higher one is too high for my hands anyway. So I just put the middle ones on. They seem to fit my hands quite nice. Again, it doesn't feel forced, everything feels in reachable. Lovely set of sticks. don't know why they set these things so far. So we'll kill this guy. We'll see how much money we make. And then we'll call it a day, I think. Oh, who's that? An adder and a sidewinder. Blob. Still no sign of this guy. It's surprising that usually a few of them will drop out. I was half expecting to get lynched by like 4 ships. That's why I wanted to go into my FDL. I could probably fight 4 of them off in my FDL. Not so sure in this ship. One at a time though, no problem. Don't need them anymore. I'm nearly there. God, finally. it on. I don't think I'm even going to bother. Might regret that. Not getting the fighter. Must have been said that his shields are down already. Got him. What a great shot that was. Did I kill someone else? Oops. Alright, let's get out of here then. I killed it. They must have caught the brunt of me pacifiers. Is that going to affect my notoriety now? Bet it is. Ugh, really? Come on. Okay, well what I'll do, let's go back to where we got these missions from. Hopefully not wanted. Nope. Excellent. Which is good, because it's my home system. We'll just hide out there. I remember seeing the System Defense Force ship coming across, and I was thinking, shall I hold my fire before I fire these frag cannons, because they are fixed weapons, they're not gimbal. I can't believe like one shot got him though. I didn't think I could one shot someone. Ugh. Why am I showing wanted? Who have I got this bounty with? Sinbad regime. That means I cannot dock here. Okay. Plan B. Favorites. Clear bounties. 7 jumps. That it should be 7 jumps away. Is that from? That isn't right. Okay, I'm confused by that. Okay, I guess we're doing it the old-fashioned way. Map mode. Okay. I'm going to be best using an hour, aren't I? Search nearest. Few options. Security level low. Simbad regime. It is working. Okay, Simbad regime is not present. I want one that isn't. This is looking like my best bet. Let's go here. Melina. Okay, we'll head here and we'll just wait it out. I was a bad boy, but accidentally. Okay. Has the timer stopped on these? Yes. I had this weird thing. I don't know if it was a bug, but I'd completed the mission. It was something like this: a kill somebody mission, but the timer didn't stop, and I eventually ended up failing it, even though I'd completed the mission. I just hadn't handed it in. But these look like they're okay to. There's no timer on them anymore. So I'm hoping we'll be okay just to chill out here for a bit. And then I can pay off the... As soon as my notoriety drops down to 0, I can just pay them off, in theory. Then I can hand these missions in. I could probably hand them in anyway, actually, thinking about it. We'll chill out here for a bit. And that's that. Happy with that. Sticks, definitely worth the money. It's a lot of money to pay out. But if you're looking for the next level up from a basic Hotas, definitely go for these bad boys. Okay, we are docked. We are done. See you next time.